Hold on. Hold up. All right, y'all. So, y'all gotta forgive me for my absence. I end up getting pulled over by the dang state police. Let me tell y'all about this. So, first of all, I want to apologize for me being extremely late, but I done got pulled over by the state police, and y'all know how Michigan State Police do it. Y'all know how they be always doing the most and doing extras, right? So I get pulled over, and I know I didn't do nothing. I know my insurance right. I know that my tax right. I know my lights work, that the rear lights work. I know everything good, right? So I'm coming down the street. Next thing you know, I see them. We call them sharks, right? Because they all super blue vehicles, whatever. So I see him. He hit a U-turn, zoom right up behind me, right, and hit his lights. So I'm like, all right, man, all right, whatever. So I just pull over, roll down all the windows, right? So I roll the windows down, and he come up and he like, white guy, white cop, y'all know the type. So he roll up, he like, you know why I pulled you over? I said, nah, why you pull me over? He like, well, you had your high beams on. I said, my high beams? He like, yeah, you had your high beams on. I was like, oh, my bad. So then I just flicked them off. Now, on my Charger, right, on my Dodge Charger, it's like, if anybody got a Charger, you got the, I believe it's like a auto, and then like I guess the low beam and the high beam and something else, whatever that was, right? So I turned it, and then he was like, it's still not on. And I said, huh? So I'm thinking he BSing with me. Now at this time, y'all, something told me like, yo, roll your back windows up. Now, I'm not saying that this cop was dirty or was gonna try to plant something on me, but something just told me roll the back windows up because I'm not understanding, like, yo, dog, I know my damn high beams ain't on no more. I know that, right? So I rolled the back windows up. He was like, hey, what are you doing? I said, I'm just rolling up the back windows. He was like, you got anything in there? I said, no, if I wanted to, I would have never rolled them down. If, you know, and he like, oh, why are you nervous? I'm like, because you the police. That's why. I mean, you pulled me over and you said that my high beams was on. I just cut it off, and so he like, so we just talking back and forth. Now I'm not no disrespectful guy. Y'all know that. So it got to a point where me and him having a back and forth, and I'm not trying to escalate the situation. Cause like I said, I'm clean. I ain't riding dirty. I ain't got nothing on me. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. You know, as far as the firearm, that's good too. That's legit too. And for the people that don't that want to know, I keep that thing in the glove compartment away from the ammunition. Right, the ammunition is in the trunk. So all that's right. And plus, and like I said, they ain't none of his business anyway. So I said, okay, listen, let's just slow down here. I said, is the high beams on now? He said, no, your lights out. And that's when I'm thinking, like, man, okay, this dude playing. I said, okay, look, this is my hands right here. Look, listen, can I get out the car and can I see if the high beams is on or not? So he like, yeah, sure, just get out slow. Right. And now at this point, he got his hand right here on his holster. I said, yo, dog, man, you ain't got to do all that. He said, well, I mean, like you said, I don't know you and you don't know me. I said, listen, man, my hand's right here, man. I said, man, okay, listen, man, if you don't feel safe, now check this out, y'all. As we talking, I don't know if he already called for backup, but you talk about, so we right here off of I-75 Pearson Road right here. Y'all know, you can see it's like a bridge or something right there. So all I know is I see them coming. I see about 5 patrol cars flying coming up the interstate. I'm like, I know they ain't come. And then here they go. They come up and they just boom, boom, boom. It's pulling up like I'm this big drug dealer or something. So I'm like, they getting out the car and they just walking up like, what's going on? And got the flashlight out. And then so y'all know that coat that I got, right? That what's the name of that damn coat? Well, whatever the name of the coat. So he like, oh, so you must be a big drug dealer, huh? I'm like, man, I ain't no drug dealer. So I guess I don't know, the shift supervisor was out there training or whatever. So and I had to say it, man, these niggas made an example out of me, right? Now keep in mind, I ain't got nothing on me. Like I said, I ain't committed no crime in 11 years, maybe even 12 years now, right? So these cats, they done shook me down. They went, well, we need to make sure that you ain't got nothing on you, right? Spread them, right? So they got me spread eagle style right here on the front of the hood, going through my pockets. They done took my coat off. They done grabbed some money. And actually, now that I think about it, I need to count my money right now because I had about $300 on me at that time. I probably could look like, and it was all 20s too. I might got about 260, but I'm gonna figure that out right now. But anyway, so they told me to spread them and all this, right? And they done going through the truck and everything. I'm like, man, y'all ain't got no probable causes. I said, all this over my high beams, man. That's my high beams, right? So they like, well, the way that you come off, you are nervous. I said, yeah, look how many cops. Y'all just look at all these cops, man. Like I seen y'all coming up the road right there. Like y'all was flying up here like y'all done caught El Chapo or something. Well, I mean, we just said the way it was just one of them. It was just one. Like I said, I think it was the shift supervisor, whoever he was. He was this short white dude that had this smirk, man. I ain't, man, listen. I'm gonna be real with y'all. You know, I used to hate the cops. I did. I had an issue with the cops. But as I got older, I realized, okay, if you commit crimes, the cops have to come out and they got to do their job. Cops and robbers. If you commit crimes, that's just what it is, right? But nah, this cop, he was doing too much. He was doing this too much, and I'm just thinking, and I ain't no racist, but I ain't even finna get up on here and explain nothing. So this dude gonna sit up there and be like, yeah, he gotta be a drug dealer. Like he ain't nobody in Flint, Michigan, driving no car like this and looking like that, and they ain't selling drugs, right? When he said that, y'all, I almost flipped. Because all I just picture, like I banged out with the police back in 2013. Now, I ain't talking about a shootout, but I went to war with the cops one day. I'm surprised they didn't shoot my ass, but they maced me and they tased me. But I ended up fighting the state police in 2013, and the only way that they got me, I fought like probably 4 of them because they was on some BS when I was leaving the projects, right? And one of the I ain't gonna get into all the details, but this long story short, y'all don't have to believe me or not, but I put at least 3 of them on their back, but they end up dog piling me. It was about 6 of them, and the only reason they had me down, they got me down because they tased me in the neck and they maced me. But I had a moment. I blacked out, and I had a moment, and I thought about that. I was like, "Nah, these white boys probably shoot my black ass." Because when he said that, I'm just looking at him like, "Man, I want to beat them." Because I'm looking at him, y'all. Do y'all remember what's the dude name from what is dude name? Y'all remember off of Home Alone, the 2 robbers, the short dude and the tall dude, the short one. That's who I'm talking about. What's his name, y'all? He's like this Italian dude, whatever his name is, the short guy. It was a dude that's the guy that I'm talking about, right? Man, all I'm just looking at him, man, because I know this shit can go left real quick, man. But it wouldn't be in my favor because y'all just don't know. I was thinking about all type of crazy shit, man. Joe Peskeski, whatever his name is, that's his name. That's what he looked like, and I was so tempted, y'all. I was so tempted to tell him, like, bitch, man, take that gun off and let me and you just get out. But I know I know he wasn't about that at all. But that's why I want to say so bad. I want to fight. I want to put hands on this man and throw that nigga right over the damn rail that goes into the interstate. But, you know, anyway. So anyway, they done shook me down. They done disrespected my coat and everything and threw it up on my hood and everything. And they said, so you don't got no drugs in here. No drugs. Well, we smell weed, but as y'all know, weed is legal in Michigan. So, they couldn't get me off that, and I didn't have no weed. They kept saying that's our probable cause because we smell weed, right? But here's the thing. Oh, I said, well, I don't smoke weed and blah, 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 blah. And they like, well, we don't know if you impaired or whatever. So I'm saying, so all this because I had my high beams on, right? It was like, no, because you've been real suspicious and acting all nervous. And I'm like, all right, man, can we just get this going or what, man? So they're like, well, open up the trunk. I was like, all right, open it up. Right? You know what? I'm gonna do? Nah, I'm not letting this go. I'm not letting this go. Fuck that. I'm not letting it go. I'm not letting this go, y'all. Tomorrow, I'm going to the State Patrol office right there on Corona Road, and I'm reporting it. I'm reporting these dudes because I don't like how they nah, man, no. See, nah, yeah, yep. I'm going. Yep, I'm going there tomorrow, front and center, and I'm reporting them. Sure is. Yep, because they ain't see. And I'll be cool if, at least let me just get one off with that captain dude, whoever he was. I wasn't, yeah, I'm pushing, man. I'm finna call Jesse Jackson, Reverend Al Shabna. I'm finna get the Nation of Islam involved, man. No, this black man been violated. I've been violated and yeah. But so anyway, they got me jammed up for about an hour and a half, and I'm just sitting there. I'm literally sitting in my car at this point, right? And I'm like, yo, can I cut the car, cut the heat on? They like, nah, you can do it, but just don't run, or this definitely don't turn into something else. So, y'all, today Dante has lost all, and when I say all, I mean all respect for the police. I officially I can't call the police no more. I gotta call them the holies. Stay tuned, y'all. That merchandise will be coming out soon. The holies. So yeah, I just, and I'm not talking about defund the police or nothing like that, but it is some dirtbag white police out here that and let me just watch what I say. Just know that I'm filing that report tomorrow, and I'm gonna keep filing it because I ain't got nothing to do. I ain't got nothing to do. There ain't nothing worse than a black man that ain't got nothing to do and but got only nothing but time, right? So yeah. Matter of fact, I should go live on my TikTok. Yeah, I'm gonna go live on my TikTok. We gonna get something going on. I just, man, like I said, I done lost all faith in the police and the holies, excuse me. But it done messed up my whole day, man. So we gonna get this started about can a homosexual be saved? Whatever. I don't even feel right even doing this Bible study. My head is somewhere else right now, y'all, because it's like call me a drug dealer. I ain't never sold no drugs. I ain't never even sell no weed. Like I told y'all what I used to do, but nevertheless, like oh, it ain't nobody in Flint, Michigan. Man, cut it out. Yeah, these police, I mean, excuse me, the holies, they a trip. Man, they a trip. But yeah, so y'all just thank the police for messing up this live video today for providing a great service in Michigan. In fact, on the real, y'all, I'm about tired of staying here in Michigan. I'm about tired of living here. To be real with y'all. I mean, yeah, I got a crib in Columbus, Ohio, but Columbus, Ohio getting crazy too. Columbus, Ohio is getting crazy too. I mean, them and no disrespect to the Somalian population there, but yo, them Somalians, yo, man, I'm talking about them real Somalians that I don't know if they just dumped all these people in Columbus, but yo, Columbus getting wild. Oh no, way, I'm damn sure ain't go. I'm staying clear from Alabama. That ain't even on my radar at all. I'm thinking about moving maybe out west or something. I might just I want to move out west, like I don't know, like maybe Denver, Colorado or something, or um I liked it. I liked it. Salt Lake City, Utah. I was there for a while myself, but I don't know. I just Nebraska. That might be too white for me. But no, and again, y'all, I know all police ain't bad, but I mean, the way y'all feel like this, if you want to let your nuts hang, because that's what he did. That's what that cop did. He let his nuts hang. And I feel like, man, well, fuck it then. If you want to let your nuts hang, let's just go all the way with it then. Take your gun off. Take your gun off and take that bulletproof vest off. Because when I get to punching him in his chest, I don't want to break my damn hand. You know what I'm saying? Take that gun off, take that taser off, put that pepper spray, take the whole belt off, and take that bulletproof vest off. And you can call me then you can call me your nigga, you can call me whatever you want. Let's just go and get this one off. Matter of fact, let's do it like back in the day, right? Two men go in the cell, put a knife right there in the middle. Only one man coming out that cell. I'd rather do it like that. Because y'all already don't know what I really want to say. I really want to say something else. But I just want to just like all I'm gonna say is this, y'all. No, I ain't gonna say that. Somebody might report the live. I'm just gonna leave it there. But anyway, y'all, I'm thinking about moving out west, maybe to Salt Lake City, Utah, out there with the Mormons, or maybe Denver, Colorado. I don't know. One of them places. Yeah, because out here on the East Coast, nah, it ain't it no more. I don't want to be here no more. I really don't. And as far as Michigan go, it ain't really nothing here, man. That's family, but hell, they can just come visit, right? Yeah, y'all can go ahead and click the link so y'all can get up on the stage and rock out with me for a bit. But yeah, man, the police got me hot, and no, I ain't going to no damn Chicago. I ain't going to no Chicago. So the next time I go live, I'm like, yo, they just spent the block on me. Yeah, the ops, Dante ops done spent the block on me. I ain't got, listen, man, I just came from Detroit, man. I ain't got time to be looking over my damn shoulder, man, every time I step out the house, man. I'm tired of doing that. Every time I leave out the house, it's always something, man. I don't know, man. I'm gonna be real with you. I just don't be feeling safe. The only time I feel safe is when I'm in Columbus, Ohio. And yeah, I know it get crazy there too. I get it. It get crazy in Columbus, Ohio too. But I don't. I mean, it ain't, and it's not like I don't be aware of my surroundings. There, I know it get down there too. Stuff go down there too. But at the same time, man, I don't know, man. I'm just tired of these whole.
Salute.
What's up, 400 and Brian?
Brian, yeah, this your boy from North that call you all the time. This is me, man, coming from work, bro.
Oh yeah, what's up, man? What's up? Oh,
What's
Brian,
up, man?
What's
How you
good?
doing?
I'm good. I ain't good. No, I ain't good. I ain't good at all.
Hey, man. Hey, Dante, man. I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Me and you have our private conversations, man. You know how I feel about you. You know, I think you're a great man. You're a great example for other black men to follow, man. Because you did it from the bottom and you had your hand out. You put in hard work and dedication and got yours. But you know, everybody's not gonna be like you, bro. It's how this world go, man.
Yeah. Man, I don't know. I know, man. I'm gonna get over it, but this is the reason why I don't like coming out. I just don't like coming out. I don't like hanging. I can't even go to Taco Bell to go get me some Dorito Loco tacos without getting pulled over and called a drug dealer.
Other side. Hold on.
I'm like, God damn.
No. Hey, man. That's the way it is, man. Hey, I mean, hey, to put it like this, I heard you were saying before I got on the chat, like you wanted to move somewhere else far, you know. You move with like, you know, the white folks or whatever we want to call them. They're not gonna accept you either. They're gonna stop you every 10 minutes too, bro. You already know how that goes. Shit. So it's like, I don't know.
Talking. This 400 talking right now. I just told them not to move to Alabama.
No.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Don't move down there. See, everybody, let me tell you something about Newark and New Jersey, right? Let me tell you something about here. A lot of people don't know. One, the cops ain't gonna just jump on you, arrest you, or do whatever. Only times the cops will do something to you here, like if you got a gun or you're running from them, you know the common rules, y'all. Mm-hmm. It's expensive in New Jersey, no doubt, but you ain't got to worry about a shootout out at 7-Eleven. People got submachine guns. You ain't got to worry about Chicago. Newark ain't even that bad right now. You can live in Newark and be okay. You know what I'm saying?
Newark, New Jersey?
Yes, Newark, New Jersey.
Man,
yes, a lot of people probably realize.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, man. I'm born and raised from right here. I'm on Hillside Avenue. I'm in Hillside right now. Home on the Hillside. Newark is not that bad. Wyoming is not that bad, bro.
Hey, bro, I can tell how aggressive your ass is right now. I'm not moving out there.
Bro, I'm telling you. You'd rather move to Jersey and deal with Alabama. I'm telling you, bro. I done seen a couple of different Alabama.
You say what now?
I seen a couple of things in Alabama. I ain't got to worry about driving to a certain part of town and the people start calling me you the N-words up here. They don't do that up here, bro. Ain't none of that up here. See, that's what I think about when I think about moving in a place like that.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Where your people from?
South Carolina.
They're all from the South, right?
Yeah, originally, yes.
All right. That's my whole point right there.
Yeah, I understand. I respect where you're coming from, but, you know, they made a better life up here, you know what I mean? Because they down there still call them the same damn thing they been calling them 60 years ago. So I'd rather be somewhere where I'm accepted.
This is why I like talking to Mark. Ain't nobody doing that nigga shit around here, man.
Oh, ain't definitely gonna do it up here neither.
Oh, you saying in Alabama the white folks ain't tripping and calling niggas niggas? Is that what you said?
Man, no, I'm not. Like, hey Dante, you need to go check out that shit that happened in Montgomery, Alabama.
Oh,
about
yeah,
the boat.
yeah. Bro, talk about the chair incident when them black people see. Oh, yeah. They got right. Much respect.
Them folks weren't from Montgomery. They from that country ass Alabama town, right? But you not doing that around us, bro. Like you not calling nobody no nigga. You ain't finna punch on that. Let somebody punch it on you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Listen, man, you know what I think the biggest problem is, y'all? This is real talk, man. I think it's too much as black men, as black people. We always want to be accepted by other people, man. Why don't we just love each other, man? Why we always trying to be up under other people and all that other stuff, man? We need to build with each other, man. That's the problem. Premium.
You know why? You know why? So, okay. Prior to me actually this year, man, I done been betrayed, backstabbed to the highest that somebody, man, I done. It be your own people though. It
Facts.
really be your own people, and on the real, and I know white people can be treacherous too, but the truth of the matter is, besides the police of today that I had to deal with, every white person that I dealt with was good to me. And I'm not saying that to say that black people wasn't good to me, but every white person that I dealt with business wise, and then we had a disagreement. It never went to cursing each other out. It's okay, we talked it out. It was a misunderstanding. If I was wrong, I seen the error of my ways, not corrected. If they was wrong, they corrected it. You know what I'm saying? But with a nigga just like this, I invested. It's this. I'm not gonna put her business out. I'm not even gonna put the city out. But this woman reached out to me and she said, "Hey, Dante, listen, I'm on Section 8. It's about to be Christmas. My kids and all this. I need to be able to make money. Is there anything that you can do to help me?" And I said, "Well, what do you know how to do?" And she's like, "Well, I know how to cook, and I got this whole business plan, and my business plan is to sell plates or whatever." So I said, do you really, really know how to cook?" And she was like, "Yeah, I really know how to cook." So I said, "Okay, this is what we'll do." I said, I'm going to send you an X amount of money, right? An X amount of money for you to get the food or whatever. And it's this like this major store that you can get this food in bulk. I send her the money, right?
Yeah.
Next thing you know, I call her like 2 days later because I don't press people. You know, maybe she got things to do. 2 days later, my cousin called me like, "Hey, Dante, I think you got scammed." I'm like, "What you mean?" He was like, "Hey, look at this," and he showed me this chick. I'm talking about she buying crab boils, talking about you hoes it's tired and if my baby daddy, you bitches ain't standing on business and so
Dante.
Okay.
I'm like, yo.
Okay.
But
Okay.
Dante, what did God tell the Jews, stiff-necked Jews in Egypt when he released them from the pharaohs? Hey, y'all want to act funny? We're lost, man. We're the original Jews. That's why we act the way we act, Dante, man. Come on, man. You already know what it is, man. That's why
I'm not
everybody
getting into
come. Yeah,
But
I'm
everybody
not
come
getting into
to
that.
this country stick together but us. You know, everybody up but us. Because when God let us set us free from Pharaoh, he said, "Oh, I got something for y'all. Y'all
yeah.
want to play games? Okay, I got y'all."
No, but see, and that's and a lot of people that know me, like know me in the real world. They say, "Dante, you too nice," and it's like when people, man, I'm finna tell y'all something real messed up, and this is one time where because it's like this. I do like that. I'm not saying I'm rich or nothing like that because I'm not, but when I see kids involved, people can pull on my heartstrings. One of my ex homeboys, right, that he just can't come around me no more, and not even because what I'm about to tell y'all about some other stuff. About maybe I don't know, maybe 4 years ago, right? He come calling me, hey Dante, man, I know you just looked out for me, but bruh, I really need you. I'm like, what's up? Hey, well, I'll tell y'all, his lights was off, right, for like a whole week. The kids in the house and all that. So when I came over for this was the setup. He invite me over there. I go over there. I'm in there, sitting in the living room. I'm wondering, like, man, why you know when the lights is off, when the electricity off, you kind of like feel it. So I'm like, what's up? I said, what's up with the lights? He was like, man, we been in the dark for a couple of days. I said, why you ain't call me? He was like, man, bro, man, I don't know, man. I know you be busy. You got your own family and stuff. But I said, man, how much is the bill? He's like, man, bro, man, it's $1,100. I was like, well, see what they take like half or whatever to get it back on. He was like, no, they won't do it because they sent the disconnection out or whatever. So I said, all right, look, all right, fuck it, let's go to Consumer Power. So we went down there and I paid for it. Cool. Lights on, everything good. About 2 days later, hey D man, I know you looked out for me, but man, bro, I hate to ask you. I just hate to ask you. I said, what's up? Hey man, the kids, man, they need because he just has some twins or whatever. Hey man, the kids need some diapers and wipes, bro. And I know it's fucked up because I know you just did this for me, but I mean you're the only person that I know that'll help me out. So I told my wife, I said, babe, because I was in the middle of doing something. I said, listen, go to Walmart and go get him 3 cases of the big diapers when it's like 107 in there. I said, go get him 3 cases of diapers and get him like a big box of wipes that got like 10 or 12 packs in it. So it maybe came up to like 105, 106 or whatever. So she go get it, she go drop it off. Tell me why. Why? The next day, she on Facebook Marketing just scrolling. She said, Dante, don't do nothing else for that motherfucker again. I said, what? She was like, this is the shit I bought him. Well, she didn't cuss, but she don't cuss. This is the I bought him. And I'm looking and I said, I ain't never mind. The point is, I knew right then and there, but I still do things when people try to bring their kids in it. But at the same time, that it's like my heart was getting hardened. And nowadays, like the last straw is when when she played me, talking about, oh, could you just invest in me, please? I just want to get Christmas and these birthdays coming up and this and that. And I don't even know this woman. I never met this woman a day of my life. So when I seen that, I'm like, man, yo, it's just hard for me to because I know if I was a billionaire, a lot of it would be given away. I would go into the
That's
community
true.
and pay people bills and stuff like that. Like I wouldn't give it to no organization. I want to be frontline and on the ground because I know the struggle. But it's like
Yeah,
you couldn't me sending you that money, that's supposed to be you doing your setup of buying that food and get your hustle on. Why would you and I just felt like damn, like, and I didn't even say nothing. I didn't reach out to her, I didn't shame her, I didn't do none of that. She watched this channel, she probably here right now. And just know that I know. That's
weird
why
ass.
I've been answering the phone. So it's like, man, it be so damn hard to I don't know, man. Because you know what? I pride myself on not being a sucker. But at the
Okay.
same time, it's like, am I a sucker? And it's like because and then my wife told me like, if God put it on your heart to do it,
Don't do
you
that.
shouldn't sit and complain. And
Chill,
I'm
chill out, bro.
and I'm like, he put it on your heart. I'm
Yeah.
I'm like this. If God put it on my heart, is it really God putting it on my heart, or I'm just, you know what I mean?
Hey, hey, Devontae, I got something to ask you. Dante,
Yeah.
but it's like when you get knowledge, like how do you share it? You get what I'm saying? Because what you get, everybody else is not gonna get.
You
That's
know,
why I tell you not to come to Alabama. Because I know how it is out here. You get what I'm saying?
yeah. And my homeboy NS, he in the building right now. Is this the right NS?
Yeah, of course it is, man. It's me.
Yeah.
Okay,
Salute, NS. Salute,
How you
man.
doing,
Salute.
400?
okay, because I had to make sure. Okay, it said come to Alabama. I had to make sure there wasn't a troll.
hey, hey, Dante done got about
Me and 400 had a chance to talk, and I really started to like that saying, "Don't come to Alabama." I
don't,
really understood it. Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
and,
Don't.
and one of the conversations that me and NS have off camera, man, because he a good dude, and
Yeah, he is.
I don't know how far I could what he want me to say and not say, but he a real big supporter of the channel. And I was just me and him had a conversation maybe last week or something, and I would just have to make sure that he was good of what he was doing, and he explained to me. Then I'm just now thinking about myself, like, damn, what we talked about yesterday, and or maybe earlier today, when we talked about how you extended your hand and then your guy backstabbed you, and it's like, why would you do that? What did I do to you?
Oh yeah.
So it's like I'll be like, man, it's I don't know, man. I thought that I had the gift of discernment to know when game is being ran on me,
Yeah.
but when I look back, and then like I said, my wife tell me like, if God put it on your heart to do it, just let that be on their head. But then I be wondering, like, is that really God putting that on my heart, or just me being a human feeling bad about somebody's situation, trying to intervene?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Let me tell you something, Dante, man. Everything you give at the bottom of your heart, God gonna bless you for it, bro. Don't worry about human beings, man. If you give it, if you want to, you feel like you're not being played, like you probably at that point right now in your life, like you're, man, these dudes playing me. Man, don't worry about that, man. Give what you can, and God will bless you, bro.
But
Because
you know what, Brian? You know what, Brian? I'm not looking for the blessing. As long as my bills is paid
Fact.
and and
right,
and and I'm not messed up, I don't care about the blessing,
Fact.
but I'm not even looking for that.
Dante, I don't want to backtrack on the story because I jumped in, but what's it like 2 sentences? What happened?
I sent the chick some money, and she's okay. So here's today. This woman reached out to me. She said, "Hey, Dante, it's Christmas time. I got these birthdays coming up. I got all these kids. I need your help." And I said, "Well, I can't just send you money. You have to have some type of plan or whatever." She was like, "Well, I cook." And I asked before I reached out to you, my business plan was that I get this food and I sell plates or whatever. And I said, "Okay." So she said she had sell her plate for $25. So I said, "Okay, bet." So I sent her the money to get this started, right? A couple days later, I see on her Facebook, she talking about y'all hoes ain't standing on business. I don't need to look for nothing. You bitches broke, showing money and stuff. I'm like, yo, what is going on here? You didn't. And I'm like, oh my God.
bitch.
I, I, and I feel like, yo, I don't know if I'm losing my discernment. I just I don't know.
Yeah. When did that happen today?
No, this what last week? Last week, man, my
We
day.
doing we telling stories again?
Not right now.
No,
It,
man, my
it
boy
could go,
just
early. Everybody was wondering why I was so late doing this live. I got jammed up by the police. Them just,
yeah.
I don't know.
No, man.
But you know what? Even with that, because I used to say this, like whenever, like if I can't find my keys to go somewhere, I know I put my keys somewhere. I just chalk it up to maybe God moved it or sent an entity to move it so that way I can avoid an accident or something. Maybe the police,
Oh,
you don't
damn,
know.
Dante, you getting deep, man.
No, I have to think about it like that because listen, I've been doing right for 11 years now. I ain't commit not one crime in 11 years, right? And I pay my taxes, right? I pay my car insurance, I keep my tax up to date. And there's no reason I don't even speed. There's no reason for the police to pull me over because I know our state police, they can read our tags and they can tell, they know if you got insurance. So I have no reason for the police to pull me over. Right. So when stuff happen like this, I just gotta chalk it up like, well, maybe there's God that's stopping me from coming down this bridge and somebody running a light and well, rest in peace to the Donta Show Network. He was a good man, but F him.
No, we ain't gonna say all that now.
That's what I
Hey, hey,
yeah.
bro. I'm reading the chat. What the hell? They said, you paid me not to come to Alabama.
Pay who not to go to Alabama?
What the fuck?
I don't know, man. You know, it'd be so many weird people in the comments saying,
Yeah, man. Never mind, man. But let them bring their ass out.
Come to Alabama.
no, but that's
I'm
why.
about, I'm about 30. I'm about 30 miles from Mobile.
You hear that?
Oh, for real?
400.
Where you from, bro?
I'm in Biloxi.
Biloxi. Oh, hell yeah.
I'm
I
right
got
on the
folks in
Gulf.
Gulfport. I got folks in
Okay.
Gulfport.
Oh, you already know how Gulfport rock.
Yeah.
That boy got 1,000. I just gave shit. I just gave some canned goods and a blanket to little homeless guy out there. I
Oh,
told him I'll
for
be
real?
right back. Ran to the crib, grabbed as many canned goods I could, loaded him up, help him build a fort and all that. Young nigga now.
Hell yeah. I like y'all
Niggas
little
only
dirty ass
23.
beaches.
400.
Yeah, he
Looks like
from Gadsden
you're
Point
getting a
out
little
there.
slow.
What up,
You gonna let
NS?
Lando come to Alabama?
What's up?
You
You said what?
gonna let Lando come to Alabama? Is that the point?
I'm all through Alabama. I'm from Montgomery, Birmingham. My granddaddy from Mobile. My sister graduated from the University of South Alabama. What you mean? Nigga, I'm
No,
from Memphis.
I'll
And
just
I'm
messing
from Memphis.
around because 400 always says to people, "Don't come to Alabama."
And we still on business. Hey, Donta. My brother live in Saginaw.
Saginaw.
Right there in Carrollton.
Yeah, I actually there's a guy. I'm supposed to be going to Saginaw after the holidays and do like this supernatural Saginaw, like going to some haunted places or whatever and doing like a documentary out there.
Damn, that sounds exotic.
Yeah, it's right up the road. Right up the road.
You know, Dante,
Okay,
you
for sure.
reminded me of something though, because this thing happened to you just recently. Sorry, I just remembered this. But you know what's crazy is like you could learn a lot of stuff in life, but you never it's never too late to get tricked, right? Like it's amazing, but it happens to everybody. You think you learn a lot of stuff, but some can always come and blindside you. But I look at it as like you just got to try to see the positive angle, like what you said, that you could have been blocked from avoiding a bigger problem or something else because you can't believe that everything's against you, right?
Yeah, you want to know what really, man? Forget it. I'm just gonna air it all out. I'm gonna air it all out right now. You know what really hurted me? So in this, I'm kind of speaking cold, but
Yeah, got you.
the last time you dropped something, right?
Right.
Literally the last time you dropped something, I
Yep.
got a call and I said, what's up? Hey Dante, could you just come over here right quick? I come over there. This individual opened up their refrigerator and their freezer. Nothing in there. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And I said, yo, why didn't you call me? Man, I don't know. I said, listen, we family. You can't be living like that. Right?
Right.
Next thing you know, and then something took a hold of me. And I said to myself, wait a minute. You just got me for $500 because y'all just set me up for Thanksgiving. So I'll be so forgiven. But wait, hold on, wait a minute. I'll tell you off camera. But one of these people end up extorting me out of $500 because that's what it is. And this is the same person that called me over there. It wasn't the male, it was the female. And I said, we family. That don't really matter. Do you want to know what happened? So I go right there, what you gave me right there. So I don't know if any place got a Save a Lot grocery store where anybody at. Have y'all ever heard of Save a Lot grocery store?
I heard of it, and we got something like that. Yep.
That's a hood classic.
Yeah. So they sell a lot of cheap food.
Right.
So in this, a part of what you sent was double, right? And just know the refrigerator and the freezer was filled with $200, right?
Right.
Filled up. So I get a call, right? My phone blowing up. Hey Dante, don't say nothing. Be quiet. All right, put your phone on mute. Yeah, this whole ass nigga. gonna sit up there and give me this cheap ass food and that's why they just think they all this and that, and man, fuck him. I hope he die. It took
Really?
it took everything in me not to unmute that phone and go all the way the hell off. And I said, you know what? I'm done.
Fuck, man, that's betrayal to its highest degree. That's unbelievable.
You remember when we was talking? When we
Yep.
was talking earlier about that?
Yeah.
That's why I was
do.
quiet. That's why I was quiet, because I was steaming, I was fuming. I'm not a violent person. I am not a violent person, but and especially towards women. But on the real today, man, I listen. I don't drink. I don't drink, but every once in a while, I get me a smearing off, like a strawberry smearing off with a lot of ice, because I hate the taste of alcohol. And right now I'm sitting here with a cup, with a lot of ice and sipping on some strawberry smearing off to take the edge off. Because I'm like, yo, you want me to die? I went out of and that's contributed to, he gonna bring me all this cheap ass food, and okay. I hope he die. He just think he's so damn good. Okay. That's a big 10-4.
Yep.
Loud and clear.
Dante, when we were talking earlier, I was telling you that life throws a lot of different stuff at people, right? Like people in the chat will talk shit, people test you and poke you. But I was serious when I said that, and I think it's just like not a coincidence that, in the end, the only thing that gets under a guy's skin who can still handle his business is when you get betrayed. Betrayal, and it's not a coincidence that that's what Christ went to the cross for. Betrayal is still that one thing that gets straight under the skin, because it's hard to have people around you that you can trust. A few people you think you have, when you get that situation, you never get immune to it. You never feel okay when it happens. And I don't think it's a coincidence you're telling this story, because that's something that still pisses me off. It's the only one thing that'll still get under my nerves to this day,
And you know what? See, I guess I was under this illusion, because I guess you can say, besides my auntie Francie, she does well. She worked for that company called DuPont, that big industry. She like a major figure in that company called DuPont or whatever. But outside of her, man, ain't nobody in my family really, you know what I'm saying, is successful at all. And it's like, I figured, like, I mean, I'm somewhat okay. I'm okay. I'm getting by. But it's like, damn, it's like people, you want to help people because they ain't got it because you've been there.
Right.
But then when you do, and then I get told, hey, put your phone on mute. Don't say nothing. What was the conversation before I got on the phone?
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
it's like, yo, I invite everybody to the house for Thanksgiving, because everybody be talking about, family ain't family no more. We got all these cousins and family members, and we don't need to do. So I got the biggest house. I'm able to say, okay, everybody, we finna have Thanksgiving at Dante
What's
house.
wrong with that? What's wrong with that, Dante?
What's wrong with that?
Yep.
Somebody was jealous. It wanted to scrape the paint of my new truck. That's what was wrong with that. Out of jealousy, I'm like, yo, if what I got is bothering you, why would you even come around? Listen, yo, listen.
True.
I wanted on the real, man. I I I got 2 Cane Corsos, right? I was really on some sick way of thinking. Straight up. I really wanted to do something to them and feed them to the dogs. I really did. I would say, like, ain't nobody really find out, ain't won't nobody find out because we way out here.
Yo, Dante, you got an imagination.
Oh, man, I'm just saying, man. No, because I'm thinking like, yo, y'all trying to like, I opened up my house to y'all. We supposed to be here laughing. We supposed to be spending time. People talking about people ain't family no more. Let's all come together. It's a
Yeah.
new year. Let's stick together. If one come up, we all come up. But it's
Okay.
like, damn, I'm not and this is how you all right. So yeah.
Okay. Okay, Dante. This is what I gotta ask you.
Yeah.
You separate yourself from that and you see a whole another different thing, right?
Yeah.
So why do you feel uncomfortable?
It's the heartstrings, man. This is an auntie that basically set me up. She set me up,
Facts.
and the whole thing, because I got a real soft spot for women and children. And when I seen the refrigerator was empty, it didn't even come to my thoughts that y'all just shook me down. That didn't even come to my remembrance, because I'm looking at the refrigerator like, damn, we family. I ain't rich or nothing
Facts.
at all. And I'm like,
Facts.
all over here living like that. And then when I go get it, and then I get a phone call, Dante, put your phone on mute. And then she just saying all this crazy stuff. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh,
Facts.
bet.
Dante,
Did you
how did she talk to you? Just like, is there background to this? How she was with you before? Like, you
that's
got
how she was? No, she probably cool with him.
Listen, man, on the real, when I start driving trucks, nobody really wasn't messing with me like that. When I started driving trucks and getting truck driver money, nobody really wasn't messing with me like that. And then for some strange reason, everybody think I'm damn rich because I'm on YouTube, and that ain't the case at all. That ain't the case at all. And I don't know. It's like, damn, they call me bougie. I'm like, man, I ain't saying that I'm a nigga, but I'm a nigga. My wife tell me all the time, you ain't got no class. I'm just saying, I ain't bougie. If it's like, why call me and say, hey, we have nothing over here, and it don't even come to my mind to say, no, y'all just did me dirty. Y'all just tried to shake me down for
Facts.
2 grand. None of that came to my mind. I just go over there and I seen it, and my heart just dropped. Like, man, we family. We don't. I ain't tripping about that
Facts.
stuff. And then I'm really curious. What was the conversation before I got on the phone? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What was you saying? I done heard you say
So
I wish he died
And
and all this. I'm like,
did she wish you died because she didn't appreciate what you did? She thought the food was bad.
facts.
no, she didn't appreciate what me and you did in this.
Right, right.
Facts. Facts. Ooh, Dante. Ooh, boy, talk that. Talk that.
It's like, and that's why earlier, and that's when we was talking, I was quiet when you was bringing up that loyalty thing, and I'm thinking like, man, if I was a king, man, off with their head, fuck them,
Yeah.
they
But
gotta
but,
go.
but that's the truth of life, is that, like when 400 says, don't come to Alabama, for example, right? Don't get yourself
Don't.
into trouble. Well, no, I mean, there's a point to that, though, because we can see betrayal from people we perceive as enemies, right? So if you're in the
Facts.
South and you see white people, you're going to understand to put your guard up. You never see it coming when it's family. You never see it coming when it's somebody you think is a friend. In my own family, I bought gifts for Christmas, and I remember my uncle and auntie complained about the quality of them, but they didn't have any
Yeah.
money to get these gifts. But I heard them say, look, we're just going to donate these gifts. You got to imagine, even though I've seen a lot of stuff with betrayal, I didn't get used to it. And I never got immunity to it because I never seen it coming. And I don't blame you for having that feeling. And you never get over it, man, because it's what is it? Like, you can't perceive it. You don't see it.
No, you can't.
Or it never is
Because
like
you're gonna love your people. You're gonna love your people no matter what.
it's
But
tough
when
though,
you start
400.
looking at them
Yeah.
and you see them what they really is, it's hard, bro. For real.
Yeah.
I,
It's always
It's
hard.
it's called ungratefulness.
Facts.
I got so many male cousins, and it's like, and I sat back. I was questioning myself. Like,
Yep.
is it me? Is like is I'm saying something that I'm unaware that I'm saying something, I'm doing something. Is it me? Cause I'm like, yo, I'm not. I get it, cause I don't go to the club, cause I don't smoke weed, because I don't drink. And when I say I don't drink, I don't say I never taste alcohol, because I got a Smirnoff. And for people who know what a Smirnoff is, a strawberry off at
Something to
that.
throw up on.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey Dante, is there a reason why you don't drink?
Yeah, because I hate the taste of alcohol.
Other than the taste. Oh, just the taste?
That and back
Does
when
it bring out spirits? Because I realize when you go to a liquor store, it says beer, wine, and spirits. And
Yep.
spirits have to stand for something else.
you want to know why I hate the taste of alcohol, but the ultimate reason is because growing up in Flint and Detroit and the things that I done seen and experienced, I'm you. If somebody gonna try to take me out of this world, I gotta be vigilant. I gotta be sober. I gotta see it coming. I
Yeah.
can't get caught slipping, and that's why I can't afford to drink or
Yeah.
be high.
Yeah.
Most definitely. Because a lot of people do lose their lives when they're like leaving the club or letting their guard down, for
They
example.
do.
You know, like
They do. But you gotta see where it come
chilling with a
from.
female off that drink.
So Dante, here's my question. After you go through this kind of experience, and I ask it about myself too, why would you still help somebody, and why would I? Like when I came to you and I said, hey, I'm a support, what's the reason you'd continue to keep your heart intact for you?
The ATM is closed. It's broke.
So it had its effect. That's the conclusion.
Okay. In this,
Yeah,
like when me and you talk, right?
right.
Everybody probably thought I was racist and everything, right?
Of course.
But me and you talk, and we came to understanding, right?
We had a good conversation for sure.
Yes. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't think a lot of folks have a understanding what's going on. We just
Yeah,
got understanding. It's not about race. It's not about nothing. It's just we got understanding. It's grown men.
true.
Man, it's just. I remember. I just don't know, man. It's like I remember a couple years back. I think I was coming from Columbus, coming to Flint, right? And it was like maybe midnight or whatever. And I stopped at the Speedway to get some gas, and it was this crackhead like digging in the garbage, looking for cans or whatever. And I knew he wasn't right. I knew he was a drug addict, whatever. And he was like, "Hey, bro," it was a white guy. It was a white guy. He was like, "Hey, bro, you got some spare change or anything?" And I was like, "Man, ask me what you really want. You want $10 to $20, don't you?" He was like, "I just want some change." I said, "Listen, man, is you a drug addict?" Yeah. I said, "Listen, I want to give you. I really want to give you some money if you was hungry, but I don't want to give you money for no drugs, because if I give you for the drugs and you go to the dope man and you get a bad batch and you die, that'll be on me. So I can't give you, I can't give you that, man." And he was like, "Man, fuck you and all this." I'm like, "Yeah, but I'm not gonna contribute to your downfall, man."
Respectfully.
Nah, I would have felt the same way. You enticing me with $20 and I'm trying to get a fix. Yeah.
Yeah, most I did. I met this young cat out here. He's 23. He said he was homeless. I told him, I said, most I could do is give you some beans. And he was thankful. I went back to the house, grabbed some beans, and brought them back. And, wish him the best. Kept it moving.
Dante, I got a story like that too. There was a guy, a white dude, and he was like, "Look, man, I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten in days." And I said, "Okay." He looked skinny, and I believed him. I buy the guy a meal from Chipotle because it was nearby, and that ain't cheap. So I'm just like, all right, he looks like he needs some help.
Hold on, you say
I
Chipotle?
still
Yeah,
can't fix
yeah.
this stuff.
I took it
I
from that
cannot.
place. And then I'd come back.
I love Chipotle.
I come back in 10 minutes, 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. And the guy,
I can't do it.
He's trying to sell this meal to somebody. He's like, look, it's fresh, it's good. I need $10. I took the meal from the dude's hands and I threw it on the ground. I was just so pissed off. And he said, why'd you do that? And I said, I fucking believed you were hungry and you're going to come around and sell this meal. You should have just been honest to me. He said, well, I would have eaten the food. I said, but you didn't. You tried to sell the goodness I gave you. My family, I told them about it. They were like, look, you were wrong for throwing the meal down. I said, I'd have burned the meal. That stuff just gets crazy, man. It's not always piss you off when you get betrayed. It's just never gonna sit right when people use your kindness as weakness. And I think that's the thing that I talked to you earlier offline about. When you talk nice to somebody and you're kind, you have acts of kindness. They say, oh, look, he's a pussy. I'm a mess with him. I'm a playing for a fool. That happens to me all the time. Like, I never know who's going to reciprocate my kindness or understand it correctly. And that's just the risk it is. So I understand when you say the ATM's closed. It's tough to keep the heart from closing up when people are foul.
Yeah, because, you know, once, like I said, I remember, like I said, when I really started making money. I'm 36. I started making money when I was 30, 29, turning 30 when I got my CDLs. And I remember, like, for Mother's Day, nobody really wasn't doing anything. And I called my mama, all her kids, called my auntie, her kids, and another auntie and her kids. And I said, everybody meet me at the buffet, right? Damn near about 40 people. I got one of my cousins, and this why he gonna say, hey, well, Dante, take this out. Instead of paying for my meal, hey, could you just give me the money? I said, nigga, that ain't what this about. This ain't what that is about. It's about all of us coming together and, you know, enjoying each other company. And it's like some people that didn't want to go, hey, listen, if I invite you out, you ain't gotta pay, just show up. It's like, why do I gotta drag you niggas' feet to you know what, do, like, god damn. And that's why I said, like, man, I don't know, man. I'm just really thinking about this shutting down, man, and just focusing on me and my immediate family that I created. Because
That's a fact right there. That's a fact.
It's getting crazy. It's like, damn, but like, I'm getting penalized for helping. It's like, what? Like, wait a minute. What if I didn't have no food in my refrigerator or freezer, I wouldn't give a damn where the food came from. Talking about, man, fast food and, man, fuck him. He just boozy. He all acting boozy, man. I hope he died, man. Fuck him. I said, man, oh my goodness. Oh, it took so much for me not to click in that phone. But I said, okay, it's all good. It ain't good, but it's all good. Don't even worry about it.
Well, you have to move off the facts, right? If that's what's happening, maybe that's right that you should focus on your own immediate family. That makes sense.
Yeah, it is. I'm like, you know what? It's all good. But see, and here's another thing, in this, because me and my wife be having these conversations. She said, "You just too nice," but I get it. You grew up, because me and my wife is like day and night. We two totally opposite people. She come from money. She make her own money, and it. Now I could see. I'm like this. Well, I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna say this. She told me, you shouldn't stop doing for people if God really put it on your heart to do it. But I told her, I can't discern that no more. I don't know if that's God telling me to do that or not. I don't know if that's just my heartstrings being pulled, and when kids being involved, I just don't know if it that's my own self feeling that way. I don't know if God got something to do with it. It's kind of hard for me to discern that. Just like And the pandemic, it was, and make no mistake, y'all. The scripture says, "Don't blow a trumpet when you do things for people," and I'm not doing that at all. I'm not doing that at all. I'm not trying to seek no glory or none of that. When I was doing it, I wasn't doing that. And if my wife listening, this her first time hearing this right here, what I'm about to say. When the pandemic happened, it was anybody that's in Flint, Michigan. There's like some woods in the back of it's a Kroger right here on Corona Road and with the crab shack app or whatever, the tanky crab whatever. But there's some woods ducked off way in the back to the left. And I didn't know there was a homeless community set up right there. They done put up a homeless community out there. And this person, I see these people begging for money, like or whatever. And they was out there, and I said, I just walked. It was like a white family. It was like a dad and like three kids and a wife or whatever, his girlfriend, whoever it was. And I came to him. I was like, "Hey, um, do y'all got food or whatever?" And the man was like, "No, not really. I mean, we just out here. The pandemic really got us down." I said, "Where do y'all stay at?" He was like, "Oh, we stay over there in that encampment back there." And I'm thinking, like, what encampment? He's like, "Yeah, it's a whole bunch of homeless people that stay back here." I said, "Okay, listen, do y'all got like anything where y'all can keep food like cool or whatever?" He was like, "No, not really." I said, "Well, I tell you what, do y'all got any coolers or whatever?" He's like, "Yeah." So I went back in the store because they was like banned from going into Kroger's for maybe they got caught stealing whatever. So I go in Kroger's and I get like 10 loaves of bread and a whole bunch of sandwiches and Gatorade and stuff like that. And I take the basket and I meet the people. We walk over there and I give it to them, right? And when I know that was good. I know that was. I would hope that they didn't try to take it back, whatever. But when I do things like that, I believe I'm operating in the right way. And I would hate to think like, well, maybe because I didn't get them the receipt, but I just don't like being played like that, especially when I'm doing it out of from a good place. Because like I said, I grew up poor. I know what it feel like, um, not eating, only eating at school, and knowing you ain't finna have dinner. So I'm taking ketchup packages and mustard packages and stuffing it in my pants pocket and bringing it back to my siblings or whatever. We can't wait to go back to school to eat breakfast or whatever. So I know what that feel like. So it's like I I don't know, man. It's just I don't know. I
Yeah, I
don't.
went through the same shit. That's what made me just so hardened and stingy. Like I'm not kind hearted no more like
Yeah,
that. Like I
yeah.
can't give my hard earned money up to people like that anymore. I
True.
know it's wrong, but
Okay,
it's
that's
like
what
it's
that's what
my
I say about Dante,
Can I
right?
can I ask you a question? I just got in this joint. Dante.
Yeah.
So, bro, all right, I get exactly where you're coming from, but if it's a blessing that's placed upon your heart, right? What changed the blessing just because of how they reciprocate the energy that you gave out to them? Like
Bro,
you know what you did for them, and that came from the right place in your heart. Everybody might not have the mind state or just the mental
I
well-being
mean,
at
I
all
tried to come in here,
to
but it's a
to
lot of
to
echoing.
to
okay,
take
Dante,
to
can I
take
answer that one?
to take your blessing and receive it the right way, but it don't change it that it's still a blessing. And I know it hurt, but everybody not good people. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you do good
Facts.
things for bad people.
Man, you know what? I wouldn't. I wouldn't even trip like my auntie for example. I wasn't even tripping when because this is the woman that extorted me that shook me down, and none of that came to my mind when I got to her house and I looked at her refrigerator. None of that. I didn't even hold none of that against her. I told her like, man, we family, man. I ain't worried about that. Just
Facts.
it should never get like this.
Normal reaction. Yep.
Right. Now that what really hurting me, especially all the venom she was spitting on me. I'm like, damn, like, are you serious? This how you like? Why call me at all? Why call me? That money could have went somewhere else. That could have went towards another bill. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That
Right.
could, and it's like now that one chick that I supposedly supposed to help. I get that. You know, ratchet people do ratchet shit all the time. But
Yeah.
I'm like, and I hope she's listening too. I hope she here too. If she be watching the channel too, just know that I know. If you hear or whatever, just know that I know, and just know you. That is crazy, and that's why I said it's like I got a people pull on my heartstrings when I know that they got kids, and I'm not saying that to say because I know how trolls is. People gonna be sending me pictures. Oh, it's Christmas time, my kids, and we ain't got. No, I can't. No. The Salvation Army. When I was growing up, we get the old newsboy thing when they give you the velour outfit with the gloves, and you might get a candy cane and a toy or something. I still think they got that going on. I can't do nothing else. I can't. The ATM is broke. It's done. It's out of service.
Yeah, nah, and that's fair because like I guess because of everything you've been through. But like I don't know, like the shit that you saying this resonate with me because I'm the same way. Like if I could speak on some of the shit, some of the stuff that I didn't done for the same people that then done stuff to me and hurt me bad, like cut me deep, and I still come back. Shit, some of the closest people in my life have done some effed up things that I should never, ever, ever, ever come back around for. But because of who they are to me and in my life, I only could get, it's only one of them. You feel me? So God ain't gonna give me another one. So I gotta eat that every time and just keep walking back into that fire and helping out and doing more than what I should and just accept it. But if it's nobody that's you know close, like you said, your auntie, auntie, listen, I love you. I could do the bare
Yeah.
minimum for you to make sure that you survive. But anything that exceed that, yeah, I can't help you. I can't help you outside of that.
You know
And
what? You know what, Mr. Corner Talk? The bare minimum was provided. She had no food in the
no,
refrigerator.
no, I wasn't saying that you didn't. I was just saying like, like you said, the venom she's spitting. I would just pay no. It would hurt me, but I would never,
But
react
But
to her
yeah,
or
it's gonna
retaliate to
hurt.
her.
It's
but
gonna
Yeah,
hurt.
it's gonna
but
hurt for
corner, you could
sure.
understand Dante's point of view because in that call she wished him death, right? That's
No, I
pretty.
just said I just
Yeah,
said that
yeah,
I just said that
yeah.
I
But see,
understood his point of view.
we
I
all know
said that in
about
the
that.
beginning, but because
Uh,
I mean, it's a bunch of people in our lives that have done the same stuff to us, especially if you come from the ghetto, bro. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? People are only worried about themselves, bro. Like, and that's why I say like it resonate with me what he just said because I know what it's like to come from here and to be around a bunch of people that look at you like everything is good with you. You never go through nothing. Everything in your life is perfect. You don't hurt. You don't cry. You don't need help. You don't need somebody to
Facts.
talk to. Like, bro, I know this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I live this story. So that's what I'm saying. But don't let them change your heart. Don't let them change what you do for others just because want to turn you into what they is, bro.
I agree
Like
with
when
that.
especially
No, that
exactly.
especially
that's
especially
that's a
like
big truth
because
right
you
there.
don't get good
It's
people
true.
with good
Yeah, that's
hearts every
real
day,
shit.
bro. You don't get good
That's
people with
the
good hearts
truth.
every day, especially not to come from where we come from, bro. And look how we look. You feel me? So they expect us to be black hearted and cold hearted because of everything we've seen, everything we went
Yeah,
through, everything we've been through. But don't
yeah.
let a negative person change what you want. Don't let them change the change that you could put in somebody else's life,
Well, let
bro.
me ask
That's
you
But
all
this:
don't
I'm.
be
That's
a
then
all
who
I'm
this
fool
trying to
though.
say.
talking? Who is this talking?
But don't be a fool though.
But then who
Nah,
is
I
this
ain't never
talking?
say be a fool, bro. Come on now. Like y'all gotta keep it in context, bro. Like none of
Like you
us.
keep doing
I
something
don't
for
think. I don't.
somebody that
I
I
don't.
don't
I don't
appreciate
think.
it is crazy.
Hey, hey, hey,
I don't
hey,
think
hey, hey,
Dante a
bro.
fool. So I didn't think
Like,
I had to say
like
that.
how Dante was saying it. Like, I understand what he was saying, bro. They don't appreciate shit.
But you know, Dante, don't think about you did it for your auntie because there were kids involved, and if you keep that in mind, you did right by God, in my opinion, because the children.
Yeah, but I want to know who was speaking before.
Me, it was corner talk, bro.
All right, bro. You cannot help people that don't want to help themselves, bro.
Fact.
And
I'm
you
just
sit
saying.
there and you hurt yourself because
It
you
just
love them so much.
nah.
Word, you act
See,
like Dante ain't got kids. Like he could
I've done
defeat
it.
his kids, you
The
know.
only reason why the
Fact.
only reason why I'm
That's
saying
true too. That's
the only
true
reason why I
too.
spoke on it, the only reason. See, all right, come on, hold on. First of all, see, that's why I said like when we speaking, let's speak in context. You're not talking about idiots. You're not talking about people that's stupid. I don't think Dante would give out more than he could give out in that moment that hurt his
Yes, he
family,
did. Yes, he
hurt
did.
his
Yes, he
kid, hurt
did.
his
Tell
kids,
them
hurt
his,
his wife,
them
hurt his
his
wife. I'm not
people.
talking about just
He
this
gonna give
story.
out more.
I'm not talking about just this story. I'm talking about period overall. I don't think that all right, that's like saying Dante got one house. Dante gonna give his whole house to his aunt because his aunt says she need a house. He's not gonna do that because where's him and his family gonna live at? So I'm just saying don't let them change a blessing that he could provide in someone else's life. I didn't even say them again. I just said in someone else's life because they're trying to make him to be what they are. You feel me? Because like y'all all agreed to, y'all all know people that have done and said the same things to y'all. That's all I'm saying, bro. Like just let
Bruh,
them change you.
bruh,
Corner, if
That's
you
all.
bruh.
That's all.
gave me
That's
$100, Corner, and I wished you dead after that, you heard me say, man, I wish Corner would pass out. You know, God forbid. But just
it's according to who you are, bro. If you
yeah,
my
but how
brother, my
would you
sister,
react? I'm
if
just
you my
saying, how would
Bruh,
you feel about that?
bro, I would
bruh,
just say, I would just
bruh,
say,
bruh.
I
You
would
from the
say,
hood,
I
right?
would say,
You from the
hold on. That's
hood.
what I said. If you my brother, my sister, my aunt, my cousin, my like somebody that's like first cousins, somebody that grew up in the same household as me, you feel me? And I know that person, bro, and I know you just talking. You feel me? Because I
Oh,
have family, I have
Hold on. Talk to me.
Let me
y'all
break.
ask me, remember, y'all ask me that, remember that. Don't put y'all feelings on me. I'm telling you how I would feel in that moment. Because I've dealt with it. I have family members.
Bro, we
I
talking
have
about
family
family.
members.
We
I
talking
have
about
family members
family.
that done that. I have family members that done that. You feel me? And I could like that's why I say when I say, bro, I done been
Yeah, I
through. I
got
could
family
pull
members I
and I
gave
could
a
pull
car
somebody up
to, and
and
they
I could pull
shitted on me,
somebody up
man.
here. I could pull somebody up here and to tell you that they said that to me, and I still be around these niggas. I still do for these niggas. I still take care of these niggas. Y'all could call me stupid or
You
not, but what I
crazy then,
tell,
my nigga.
but
Bro,
what I
ain't
tell,
nobody call you stupid, bro.
You crazy if you let somebody
but what
take
I
advantage of you like that.
hold on, see, because y'all gotta realize I'm never gonna do more for that person than what I can do in that moment. I'm never gonna give these men or women my whole entire life savings just to please their needs. Now, what
But
I
it's like
give
you
them,
fool me
what
once, okay. But
so
you're not gonna fool
what I
me
give
twice.
them,
This dude just confused me.
so what I give them enough to sustain themselves in that moment, yes. But what's going to sustain them in that moment is not hurting me because I got it. If I ain't have it, they wouldn't have called me. That's
Bro,
what I'm
what I
saying. Y'all
was,
not speaking in the
It's the
right context.
principle, though. I don't care if
bro,
I got
what
it or
I
not.
was
Bro,
Like,
y'all
saying,
speaking. That's why I said don't put how y'all feel on me. I'm just telling
Dante,
you, never
Dante,
let nobody
speak on
change what
what
you're
you
gonna
was
do for
speaking
somebody
on.
else.
We
Period.
talking about family. We ain't talking about everybody else. We talking
That's what I'm
about
talking about.
family.
I'm talking about family, bro. Like that's what I said. Family. Nigga, I'm talking about my blood cousins, my first cousin. I ain't talking about no niggas that's strangers to me. I'm talking about niggas I grew up with my entire life
so you telling me
that done
that
said this crazy shit to me. Like they done said crazy
if
shit
you
to me.
give your cousins some money or something, they keep shitting on you, you gonna go back and still help them?
It's according to their circumstances. I have cousins that's going through
Nah,
real
fuck
shit.
that. You get
Bro,
cut
Bro,
off.
that's why I said don't put how
Dante,
y'all feel on me,
Dante,
bro.
Fuck off.
can
You
you
feel me?
please,
Now
can
if
you
it's a
please
friend,
talk?
if it's a friend or some shit like that, yeah, nah, they cut off because they just friends.
We're
Feel me?
not
But
talking about
to
friends,
me,
bro. We're not
family
talking about
members,
Yo,
friends.
to me,
yo,
family members,
family do you dirty, bro,
and
worse
I
than a
and
friend.
and I know that, and I know that. I'm not saying, and I'm not disagreeing with nothing y'all saying. All
The
I'm
whole
saying is,
conversation was, how do you treat your family after they done did you dirty?
and
That's the
it's a
whole
cool.
conversation,
All
bro.
right, so y'all talking about if I give all right, so what's how much money we talking about?
Man, I don't give a.
It could be a quarter.
You know
How much
what? No, man. All right,
It
okay.
could be a quarter, my nigga. Like if they doing me dirty, talking bad about me, they cut off, bro. That's my hard-earned money. I don't care what it is.
But he's not going to do that, sounds like.
Well,
He's
it's
going to continue to
He,
do for his
he's a
family.
better man than me because I ain't like that. I ain't
Hey,
cut like that.
like, bruh, we all grew up the way we
My
grew up,
fault.
right?
My fault, bro.
Right,
What's it?
right.
I
I
couldn't
know
hear you.
my people.
I couldn't hear you. My
I
fault.
know my people. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
hear you.
Yes, we can hear you.
I know my people. But you still gonna look at them in that same light. It's like I can't believe they did me like that, right?
Yeah, for
But
sure.
that's up to you to take on the responsibility for what they did to you. Cause they gonna do it again. That's what we was on. The family member.
Yep.
And I said, yeah, I agree.
Man, wow, was good.
Hey,
Well,
y'all,
it's a
y'all want
tough situation
Sounds
because
like
we
he's
really
okay with
gotta
that.
It's not a
think
tough
about.
situation.
You gotta let me finish. I'm just talking about as far as what
Okay.
Dante
Okay.
experienced with his aunt saying those foul words, and she had already did him dirty before. Just to hear another family member saying that they wish you die, that can
Yeah.
affect a person a
Yeah,
certain
that's
way,
That, that,
and you gotta
I'd have
be
heard
able to
that shit
deal
too.
with that, and you gotta be able to get through that. So,
So
so
so let me ask you something. So we men, right?
not everyone up here.
Yeah, we
So
got a
so
couple
so
girls
so
in
so
here.
so 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 we letting so hold on. We letting words affect us to the point where it's killing us inside.
hold up.
You talking about words, dog. We talking about family
Word.
members. What you talking
Yeah,
about
men
words?
talking. That's
Hold
a
up. Hold
word.
up.
It's words.
Hold up. Let me jump in right quick. So, Mr. Quarter Talk, I don't know if you heard it from the beginning to end. So let me lay down the groundwork for you. This is the woman. Her and her son set me up on Thanksgiving. Right? They scrapped the paint. A physical altercation came. The lawyer said, "Hey, they want $10,000 to drop it." I'm like,
Oh,
I'm not
okay. See,
giving
I
them.
didn't know that. They went to the police and did all that.
Hold
I didn't know
on.
that.
Wait. I'm setting the groundwork, and it's just Thanksgiving. So I'm like, I'm not paying them that. I'll just do the 90 days in the county. I ain't tripping, right? So then the lawyer say, hey, they want well, he want $1,000. So I say, you know what? F it. I'll just give it to him, whatever. That's it, right? So when I get him $1,000, I get a call that he gave his mama $500 out of it. So I'm like, yo, hold up. So, oh, okay. I see the play. Bam. Fast forward, well, a couple of days ago, maybe a week ago, right? I get a call. Hey, Dante, I need for you to come to my house, man. I just really need you right quick. I'm like, okay, here I come. I come over there. We go straight to the kitchen. Well, she lead me straight to the kitchen. She opened the refrigerator. There's nothing in there but what is that? Baking soda right there. And
oh damn.
I opened up she opened up the freezer. There's nothing in there but two ice cube trays, whatever. So I said, what's going on? She was like, man, I really didn't want to call you, man, but I didn't know who else to call. And I said, listen, man, we family, and don't wait till it get to this right here. So I left, right? I left. I went to Save a Lot. Save a Lot is the place where you can get a lot of cheap food for a lot of money.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
I have some money, and I don't like to put NS business out there, but NS sent some money, right? And I combined that. So with $200, 200 and some change or whatever, I fixed up her. Well, me and NS filled up her. Hold up, me and NS sent filled up her refrigerator and her freezer, right? So boom, I get back to the house. A day later, I get a call. Hey, Dante, put your phone on mute. Okay, hold on, click in. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, Dante, man, he's so damn bougie. He gonna buy me all this cheap ass food, and he just think he all that. And man, fuck him. I hope that bitch die. And I'm like, what? What do what? But I didn't come off mute. I'm just like, damn, like, what did I do? So this is the situation right here that we talking about.
Yeah,
So
see, I just heard the end. So, first of all, yeah, you should have never been around them again because they tried to, basically finesse you out of 10 bands and then dropping it down to a stack. Like, you feel me? Yeah, you should have never been around them again. I wouldn't even answer the phone call when she called you the second time. So, that's a totally different situation. I thought y'all was talking about, from what I heard, just, your aunt saying some crazy shit on the phone about you after you did something for him. Yeah, but nah, that's totally different. Lawyers got involved, all that type of shit. Yeah, you was never supposed to step foot in or around them again because they could have did the same thing to you for a second time. You feel me? So yeah, nah, you was never supposed to go back around them. Now, just having words with family members, that's the context that I was taking it from. And they knowing that you got something that they don't, and they saying hurtful things. Most of the time, that shit just words. You get what I'm saying? But you said your situation got physical. You know what I'm saying? I've never had a physical altercation with my people. You feel me? That ain't how we really carry ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We argue and shit like that, but it never go
See, that's
further
the
than that.
difference, bro.
You feel me? Huh?
And it's obvious your aunt didn't need the food. I think
It was a play. It was a finesse.
yeah, she emptied out her refrigerator and freezer
I was about
of
to
the
say
food
the
that she
same
Yeah, she
thing.
had, and
probably
she
hid.
There
She
you
hid
go.
probably hid all the food.
and she hid that, and
Yeah.
then she was hoping that you
Hey,
would come in with some really nice groceries or
Nah, she
whatever.
was
Well,
hoping that he
the
gave her
groceries you
some
bought were
cash.
nice,
She was
but
hoping that he
so
gave her
she could
some
probably
money.
sell those.
She was hoping he gave her
that's
some
what I'm saying.
money
Yeah, she was
in her
gonna sell
hand.
your groceries because she
Hold
had
on,
food. It's
hold
obvious
on.
she had food.
Hey, bro, where you from, bro?
Who, me?
Yeah,
I'm from Philly.
bro, man.
What's up? Go ahead.
It don't matter where you from. Everybody's the same.
No, man, because it's all about like really, it's all about like no, we all black, we all support each other, right?
Supposedly.
Yeah, yeah. But don't get on here and disrespecting nobody, bro. Cause she ain't come up like the next nigga came up. You get what I'm saying?
What you mean disrespect?
He's
Who you
not
talking to? No,
disrespecting anyone.
what you talking about, bro?
No. I'm not talking about like that. I'm saying don't like sc- just because you came up the way you did, don't mean everybody else came up the way they did.
What you
He's just
saying,
speaking
bro?
his piece.
What you saying? Like how? What,
Yeah.
bro? I'm from the same place that most of y'all from, bro. I
Yeah, I
hear
thought we
y'all.
was
I
up
hear
here
Bro,
y'all
north.
I'm
talk,
from Alabama.
but I'm
And don't
saying
come to
Yeah, we
Alabama.
that's
know.
just the South,
You're
bro.
from
It's hoods
Alabama,
everywhere.
and
It's
He
hoods
said, "Don't
better
everywhere,
come to
not
bro.
go there.
Alabama, bro. Ain't nothing in
You better
Alabama."
not come to Alabama.
Like, what are you talking
Well,
about, bro? That's what I'm saying. Like, say what you trying to say, bro.
nah, bro. I'm just saying, bro, like everybody come up different, man. For real.
But what are you saying, bro? Everybody got family that they go through stuff with. Everybody had people that they don't get along with. All
Yeah,
I said was,
but you can't look at him as saying you can't talk to this person like that because that's your
whatever
uncle.
the
You
fuck
can't
that
talk
is,
to this
bro.
person like that because that's your aunt. No.
Who said that, bro?
Yeah, he didn't say that. I don't recall him saying
The
that.
what?
It's that Alabama slowness kicking in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't even make fun right
Hey,
now.
that's
Don't even
a
make
that's a
don't
that's
even
a
don't even
Lamarck
make
Moore
don't
effect.
even
He
make
didn't
fun
say
right now,
That
bro.
anything
Like
Lamarck
like
we
that.
got.
Moore effect.
I want to get to the bottom of this, bro, because like I'm gonna
Hold
be
on.
real, bro.
Hold
Last
on,
night,
Now I
Dante.
got
last night,
people
Because I
in
heard somebody say I was your war
Montgomery.
daddy, boy. Hell
last
no.
night,
Please.
last night you did that. Last night you did that. You feel me? And I let it slide, bro. Last night you did that, and I let it slide, and just told you was
You let
wrong.
what slide?
You feel me? The way you tried to approach a conversation with me, I let it slide. But the night,
Okay,
you
bro.
feel
I
me? You
don't
doing
even
it
know who
again,
you
and you
is.
wrong, and you wrong
I don't even
again.
know who you is. So
But I
speak
know
your
who you.
name.
But I know who you are, bro. And I'm not arguing
Speak
with
your
you,
name
bro.
then.
I'm corner talk, bro. What do you mean? Speak my name, bro. It's the same guy you was talking to last night after me and Dante conversation. It's like
Keep
you
the
keep
peace,
stepping in
man.
for Dante. No, I'm not arguing with him, bro. But I just want to get something clear. I don't judge nobody on here, bro. I don't come at nobody disrespectful on here, bro. I speak my piece from my perspective, bro. That's it. You get what I'm saying? And whatever I say, bro, I'ma stand on it because that's how I feel. All I was saying was, at the end of the day, you only get certain amount of family members. You only get a certain, people that you love, people that you grew up with. What I was speaking off of is people that grew up in your household. Your grandma probably they probably stayed in your grandma's house. They probably stayed in your mother's house. Shit like that, bro. So at the end of the day, if your family just speaking and they arguing words with you and it ain't going to nothing physical, they coming to blows. Them people called the cops on him. I didn't hear that. And that's why I said he should have never went back around her for even the phone call that she gave me. Now, yeah, I was missing the context, so I was wrong. I jumped in, I was wrong. And I'm gonna say that. And that's why I said you gotta know who I am.
Okay.
If I'm wrong, gang. But I was missing the context. But at the end of the day, bro, you gotta the way you come at me, bro, when you talk, bro, you gotta talk from a place where you understand what I'm saying and I understand what you're saying.
Well, bro, for one, if you came at me wrong, then you already know I'm coming back. So
But nobody said nothing to you, bro. I was talking to Dante. So what are you talking about again?
Just a difference of
All
opinion.
right, next
it's just a different.
subject.
Yeah, it's
It's
just
no
different.
opinion though, because he had no opinion. His opinion was false and made up.
Hold
That's what I'm
on, bro. How
saying.
the fuck you gonna tell me I ain't got no
Because it was
opinion?
incorrect, and I'm not the only one that said you was incorrect about what you talking about. Half the
I
stuff you
don't
said, I never
care
said.
who else said they had a different
Corner,
opinion,
I
bro.
think he was just saying family dynamics differ based on
But he was
different
trying to
people.
make it seem like I
Yeah,
was coming from like I thought I was better than niggas. I ain't never said that.
the nigga ain't never said,
You talking about I'm not from where niggas from? Like it's like
nigga, you not from
that's
Alabama, dog.
Dante not from Alabama.
He's just waiting for the
Nigga from
line.
Detroit. Bro, you
And
tripping,
we'll
bro.
end
You
on
tripping.
that.
All right, yeah,
You're
let's
not
end
from
on that. Yeah,
Alabama. We'll
yeah,
just
yeah,
end
yeah.
Yeah,
on
Let's end
that.
on that.
He over there drinking that moonshine.
yeah.
Hey, shout
Oh,
out to
yeah, well,
Alabama. Shout out to Philly. Shout out to Philly. Shout out to Alabama.
well,
Yeah.
God damn.
Okay, back to Dante's scamming family.
Queen of the
Gosh.
Dance, have you ever been betrayed by family, and how would you react to it as a lady on the panel? You want to put your 2 cents in?
No,
Especially if you
no.
heard like family members said that they wish you would die, because
Yeah,
those
yeah.
are some
Yeah,
strong
no.
words. You know,
No,
you just
never.
don't hear that every
So
day.
what would
Yeah,
you
no,
do in that
never.
situation, Queen of the Dance?
What would I do?
If you got betrayed by close family, an auntie, an uncle, close people to you.
Well, knowing my personality, I would still, I would still probably be around my family. I would still be around them, but I'd just be, looking at them sideways.
With a lot of distrust, right?
Yes. But I
Gotcha.
would
But
still
what,
love them. But I would still
you
love
look-
them.
you saying you the type you would confront them though?
Um,
You should have
no,
seen it with
I
Mark.
don't know.
You'll call it their bulls crap.
I don't know. I don't know if I would or not. I would have to be in that particular situation to actually know what I would really do. It's kind of hard to say.
Well, I think you really got to be, not you in general or anybody on the panel, but we all got to be careful with family members, because just because they're blood don't mean they're right with themselves. When it comes to helping out family, we got to help them get right with themselves. Like if a person don't have any food in their fridge, they know they need to legally get some food in their fridge. Just like
Right.
we got some food in our
They
fridge.
better go apply for some food stamps or something.
Right. And
Word
there's all
up.
kinds of places giving out food and,
Go to
they
the
were,
Yeah, some
pantry or
people got a
and it's
something.
can
so
of
Go to
beef.
funny.
the church.
And it's so
Some
funny how
people got
she
a can
called
of
Dante
beans that sit
over.
there forever.
She called Dante over to view her refrigerator when she could have easily told him, "Hey, we don't have any food," but she wanted to make it look, really legit. So, she took all her food out of her refrigerator and freezer. Like, who doesn't at least have like, partially used condiments or something in their refrigerator? You might not have anything else, but you might have, just maybe
Oh,
partially used
You
bottle
know
of
what?
condiments or something. But
You
he
know
said
what?
she didn't have anything in
You know
there
what? Queen of the
because she
dance.
cleaned it all out.
You know what? Queen of the dance. Now that you say that, yeah, that was on me, man. That was on me. Now that
Yeah.
you say that, that was on me. I should have seen that coming.
Yeah, because you said, as far as your discernment, I think you just have to step back, not immediately jump forward, just kind of step back and take your time and think about things, and then it'll all start making sense.
Yeah, because you
Depending on,
don't
like,
want
the
anything.
cousin with the twins or whatever, who's electricity, who didn't have the electricity, and then the diapers and formula. Well, first of all, formula is free. So for them to say that, because your cousin, and is it his girlfriend or wife that have the twins?
Baby mama or whoever.
Oh,
Oh,
right, right. So she's baby
excuse
mama.
me.
She's most definitely getting free formula. So, she's getting, formula from the government and probably getting, food stamps and all that stuff and
What?
everything, but most definitely getting formula for the
damn.
babies. And then
Dante,
probably getting a check. And
Nah, but
then that
see,
Well,
check, they could
damn.
go and
but this the
buy
thing.
some
See,
diapers.
this was before I was, making social media money. This when I got my CDL and I was on that road doing truck driving. And I just, like I said, I've been broke way longer than I've been having any type of money. And I just know how I feel with not being without. And it's like that situation, it's like, see, here's the thing. Nah, I'm gonna leave that alone.
Yeah, you still just need to kind of step back and think about it. Just
What?
kind of think about it and then move forward as
What?
to what you should do.
And there's something else I want to let people know too. For whoever was talking about, oh, Dante, you bought that on yourself. It only costs $40 to replace the paint on that panel. Man, no, we don't. I don't know what the hell you talking about. It don't cost no $40 to replace that paint on there.
Oh yeah, no, because I just now got some things redone to my car, and oh goodness, yeah, it costs.
Oh my
So I couldn't
God.
even imagine because you talked about like whatever type of car you have. Is it like some sports car or something?
No, this was a
Tesla.
Dante, you got a sports whip?
Well, I don't know. You said it got
Hey,
scraped. The one that keyed it, it's a what is it? A Charger or something?
no, a
Charger.
Wagner, a Jeep Wagner, the newest ones.
Oh, right.
Your G wagon?
Yeah, the
it
yeah.
is. It is. It is.
He
Oh,
said G wagon.
oh,
I
your
think he's talking
G
about
wagon?
A Jeep Wrangler.
Wait, oh, a Jeep Wrangler or a G wagon?
No, not no Benz. I ain't moving like that. And that ain't my
Word,
No, no, no,
that's
no.
250 cash.
No, I said a G wagon.
no, that ain't even my style to get nothing. I
Okay,
ain't no
okay.
Benz
So
type
anyway, nonetheless, to get paint,
Are you really
redone,
talking
it
like that?
costs a
For
lot.
real?
It costs a lot. So
Yeah,
yeah, so
dude.
whoever's saying $40, yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, it costs a lot of money when you pay
That's
a
not even a
professional.
detail.
Yeah, that's someone who doesn't know what
I
they're
think the
talking
point
about.
was that he got done wrong by family in the end, though, right?
Yes, exactly, exactly.
Yeah, and then like
That's
I
why
said,
you got to be guarded.
that's why I said like when you go on my driveway and you go down there, you get through the gate. My truck, I put it right there by the fence where the gate where it's out of the way so people can pull in and park where they want to park at or whatever. It's just out the way. And it's like, how did you even get over? How did you even get over here? Why was you over there? Oh, my bad, bruh. My bad. Nah, it ain't no my bad, nothing.
Dante, do you got any family that watches the show? Do you got family members that hit it up that come on here?
You know what's crazy? Y'all really want to know what's crazy? When I had about 400,000, well, altogether about 800,000 followers on TikTok before I came over here. Nobody watched it. Nobody watched it. It was like, you know what I'm saying? It's we want to we want the benefits from it. It's like when Jesus said a prophet have no honor in his own home.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, nah. My mama, she tune in every once in a while, but she ain't really no internet person anyway. But
I know that.
my sister, she said, my oldest sister, she be like, nah, because when she be in the chat, she just don't like, because she know how I am in real life, and she like, they don't even know you, and they talking like that. I'm like, no, that's the internet, man. That's not real. You know, if like, man, if they came here and try to do something, I'm like, man, that's the internet. You gotta stay off that. That ain't real, man.
Not real, bro. It's not real.
I don't drink and smoke for a reason. I always have to be attentive and know what's going on in my surroundings. Because, like I said, a lot of my ex homeboys, they got taken out because they was under the influence, and that's just a survival thing for me. Stay vigilant. That's why I don't drink and smoke and do pills and all that stuff. Because I have to be aware.
Dante, I gotta ask Queen. Hey, Queen, where you from?
I think we talked about this last night. I'm from the
Oh
South.
yeah.
Yeah,
This
I'm
ain't
from
no
the
You
South.
from the
dating
South?
chat.
Where?
What?
Cause I hear you got like the little South white girl talk.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but I'm from the South. But
Oh
I'm
shit.
not from Alabama. I'm not from Alabama.
He's from
But I have
Tennessee.
been to
I'm just
Alabama.
asking.
Queen of Dance, would you answer if we did a guessing game? We could pick the state. Would you tell us?
No. If that's the case, I would just tell you.
Virginia.
No.
Tennessee.
No, I think Texas. That's Texas all day. That's
Bro,
Texas.
ain't no
Y'all can
way.
keep
It ain't
guessing.
no way. It ain't way. No.
No, I'm
Y'all
gonna tell
can
you
keep
why. I'm
guessing.
gonna tell you why. You want to know how I believe it's Texas? I was watching SpongeBob the other morning. Y'all know Sandy the squirrel?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right.
Yeah, it hit me
Who?
right there.
Who?
It's when you probably don't watch
Oh,
SpongeBob.
damn. That's some insight.
If you watch SpongeBob and there's a squirrel named Sandy, y'all got like the same voice. And I said, damn, she from
Yeah,
Texas.
that's
And that's where
true.
she from.
Is
Damn,
the
Dante.
setting of SpongeBob? Well, I know SpongeBob's like in the ocean or whatever, but is Sandy from
Oh,
Texas?
hell no.
No,
I'm not sure how you came up with
Queen of
that.
the Dance, you got to watch a clip
Sandy.
of Sandy on YouTube and you'll understand Dante's telling it how it
Okay.
is.
Okay.
And you from the South?
Yes, I am.
hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Tomorrow I'll be on time tomorrow because I'm not going nowhere. I ain't finna get jammed up by the police or nothing. But we gonna have to restart this at 6 o'clock tomorrow, 6 p.m. And we gonna get the panel going again. But I gotta do an interview with Mark right quick for his channel. So and if y'all not subscribed to Mark's channel, it'll be pinned in the comment section at the end.
I'm already on Mark.
And when is that interview dropping?
I gotta figure it out. We about to do it right now. He been texting.
I bet.
All right, y'all. So y'all have a good night and
Come on, baby.
be safe.
Bet. I'm trying to figure out where you from.
Who?
From
Are you
Virginia.
still talking about me?
Yeah.
Oh, are we still on me?
Yes.